Hello grade 9 students. Today also I am here to teach you another new topic. What are these? These are solids. What about this shape? You know already this is like a die, a cube. This one? This is like a brick, cuboid. What about this one? A ball. This is a sphere in mathematics. This is like a biscuit tin. That's a cylinder. What about this one? A cone. Here, frustum. When you cut a cone from another cone, we get a frustum. So all these are solids. Solid has a definite shape and a definite volume. So what is volume? So volume is the amount of space required by the solids. So what about liquids? Liquid doesn't have a definite shape. When you pour liquid to a container, it takes the shape of the container. But liquid has definite volume. So today we are talking about chapter 9, liquid measurements. So we'll see what's volume. The amount of space occupied by a solid or a liquid is known as its volume. A solid has a definite shape and definite volume. Although a liquid has a definite volume, it does not have a definite shape. A liquid always takes the shape of the container. We already discussed that. Units of measurement of volume. What are the units? cm power 3, centimeter power 3, we call it cubic centimeter. What about this one? m to the power 3, cubic meter. ml stands for milliliters, here liters and kiloliters. So these are the units of measurement for volume. Now what is cubic centimeter means? Think about a cube with 1 centimeter here. Length is 1 centimeter, width is 1 centimeter and height is 1 centimeter cube. So the volume of this cube is 1 cubic centimeter. What about 1 cubic meter means? So this is 1 cubic centimeter. If you take 1 centimeter length, 1 centimeter width and 1 centimeter height, this is called 1 centimeter cube. When you take 1 meter length, 1 meter width and 1 meter height, cube is this height also, this is also 1 meter. That means 1 cubic meter. So what is 1 cubic centimeter means? A cube with length 1 centimeter. What is 1 cubic meter? Cube with length 1 meter. So other units are milliliters, liters and kiloliters. So those are the units of measurement of volume. What is capacity? The volume of liquid needed to fill a vessel is called the capacity of that vessel. So think about any vessel, any container. So I'll take something like this. Okay, so if you fill this container fully with liquid, we call that's the capacity of the liquid. If we fill halfway, we don't say that's capacity. So that's wrong. So that is the volume of liquid. If this is filled halfway like this is volume of liquid. capacity means we need to fill this fully. So this is the capacity of liquid. What is this shape? Cuboid. You get 12 centimeter length, 5 centimeter width and 3 centimeter height. So you are asked to find out the volume of that. Think about 1 centimeter cubes. So when you keep cubes along this side, how many cubes you can fit here? 12 cubes because this is 12 centimeter length. What about this side? You can keep 5 1 centimeter cubes. So when you take the base, altogether how many 1 cubic centimeters you can fit? 12 times 5. Then you have to keep 3 layers because this is 3 centimeter. So 1 centimeter, 3 parts are there. So 3 layers are there, so you have to multiply by 3. So how we can find out the volume of the cuboid? Length into width into height. So all these are centimeters. So what's the unit? Centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. So we can say the volume of this cuboid is 180 cubic centimeters. 12 times 5, 60. 60 times 3, 180 cubic centimeters. Find the volume of the cuboid below. Again, length is 16, width is 7 and height is 4. So what's the volume? Volume of this cuboid is 16 times 7 times 4. Multiply. 7 times 4, 28. 28 times 16. Multiply by 1 and 6. 48. 6 times 2, 12. 12 plus 4, 16. So you get 448 cubic centimeters because all these measurements given in centimeters. Find the volume of a cuboid with length 20, width 10 and the height is 4. We'll take length is 20. So how you draw the cuboid? You can draw a rectangle like this, another rectangle and connect. Length is 20 centimeters, width is 10 centimeters and height is 4 centimeters. So what's the volume? Volume is equal to length into width into height. 4 times 2, 8 and 2 zeros. 800 cubic centimeters is the volume of this cuboid. If the volume of the below cuboid is 6000, find the value of x. So here this is 3x length, 2x width and x height. So find the value of x and then you are asked to find out length, width and height separately. So we'll substitute to the formula. Volume of a cuboid is length 3x, width 2x and height x. So 3 times 2, 6. How many x's are there? You get 3. So x to the power 3. So that's equal to 6000. So how you find out this one? Now divide by 6. 6000 divided by 6, you get 1000. 1000 is equal to x cube. So we know a value multiplied by 3 times, same value multiplied by 3 times, how you get 1000? 10 times 10 times 10. So you can write this one as 10 to the power 3 is equal to x to the power 3. So when you consider power, both are same. So you can compare these two bases. So x is equal to 10. So we can find x is 10 centimeters. So what's the length? Length is 3x. That means 3 times 10. 30 centimeters. Width is 2x. That means 2 times 10, 20 centimeters. What about height? Height is just x. X, that means 10 centimeters. Look at this diagram. If the volume of the cuboid is 800 cubic centimeters, find the height h. So h is the height. So what's the volume? Volume of the cuboid is length into width into height. But we know that the volume is 800. Now, how you find h? So you have to divide by 16 as well as by 10. So simplify now. 1 0 get cancelled out. 4 times 4, 4 times 2. So you get 4 times 1, 4 times 5. So 5 centimeters for h value. So the height is 5 centimeters. Now look at this cube. What is cube means? All sides are equal. Find the volume of the cube. So similar to volume of cuboid, you take length into breadth into height, or length into width into height. So volume is equal to length into width into height here. 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 8? 512. So 512 cubic centimeters is the volume of this cube. Find the volume of cube with side length 11. So that means a cube is given with side length 11 centimeters. 11 centimeters, and here also 11 centimeters. So what's the volume? Length into width into height. 11 times 11, 121. 121 times 11? So what's that? You need to multiply by 1 and 10 and add it. 1331. 1331 cubic centimeters. What's the easiest way to multiply by 11? So you keep a blank in between and just add it. So think about 121 multiplied by 11. So here 1 times 1, 1. Here also 1. You write ones there. So 2 plus 1, you are adding 3. 2 plus 1, adding 3. So what about 121? 11 times 11, 121. You get 1 here, 1 here. So 1 plus 1, you get 2. So just use the easy method to multiply when you are doing with 11. Find the length of a side of a cube when volume is 216. So this is a cube again. So all sides are equal. X, we'll take X. Volume of this cube is X into X into X. That's equal to 216. This is X to the power 3 is 216. So what's the X value? How you get 216? So we'll see 6 times 6, 36. 36 times 6, 216. So that means I can write this one as 6 to the power 3. So powers are equal. You can equate the bases. So X equals 6 centimeters because this is given in cubic centimeters. Fill in the blanks in the table below. Side length of cube is given in centimeters and you are asked to find out the volume in cubic centimeters. So 8 times 8 times 8. 8 times 8, 64. 64 times 8, 512. So 512 cubic centimeters. 10 times 10 times 10. Length into width into height. 10 to the power 3 or 1000 you can write. 11 times 11 times 11. We know the short method. 11 times 11, 1 and 1, 1 plus 1, 2. 121 multiplied by 11, 1 and 1 here, 2 plus 1, 3, 2 plus 1, 3. 1331 cubic centimeters. This one 20 times 20 times 20. 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8. And put 3 zeros. 8,000 cubic centimeter. Fill in the blanks in the table below. Length is given in centimeters, width is centimeters and height is centimeters. But different values means this is a cuboid. So what's the volume? Length into width into height. 4 times 3, 12. 12 times 2, 24 cubic centimeters. This one, length is 8, width is 6 and height is 5. 6 times 5, 30. 30 times 8. 30 times 8, 240. This one, 10, 7, 2. 10 times 7 times 2. 7 times 2, 14 and put a 0. This one, 20 times 15 times 4. So 15 times 4 is 60. 60 times 20, you can put 1200. Look at this one. Cuboid with 20 centimeter length and 10 centimeter width is filled with water up to 6 centimeter high. Find the volume of water. So this is a cuboid. Length is 20 centimeters. Width is 6 centimeters, 10 centimeters. And the volume of the height of water is 6 centimeter height. So we'll fill that. So something like this. So I'll fill with water. So we up to this level. So this height is 6 centimeters. Now the question asks find the volume of water. Now the cuboid with 6 centimeter height. So volume of water is equal to 20 times 10 times 6. 6 times 2, 12, and put 2 zeros. 1200 cubic centimeters is the volume of water. Find the capacity of liquid in a container with the shape of a cuboid with length 20 centimeters with 10 centimeters and height is 8 centimeters. So this is about capacity. Capacity means fully filled with water. So that means the volume of this cuboid. So capacity of liquid. Capacity of liquid is same as the volume of this figure, solid figure, that's cuboid. 20 times 10 times 8. 20 is the length, 10 is the width, and 8 is the height. Then 8 times 2, 16, and 2 zeros. 1, 2. So you get cubic centimeters because the measurements given in centimeters. So 1600 cubic centimeters. A cuboid with length 30 and width 20 and height 10 centimeter is filled with water up to 7 centimeter high. Find the volume of water. Now it's length 20, width 20, here length 30, not, so length 30, width 20 and height. Height of water is 7. So you are asked to find the volume of water, you have to take 7, not 10. 10 is the height of the cuboid. So volume of water is in cubic centimeters. What's the value? 7 times, or we can do 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 7, 42. And 2 zeros, 1, 2. So cubic centimeters, 4200 cubic centimeters. This one, find the volume of 10 ice cubes with side length 11. So we have to first find volume of 1 ice cube. Volume of 1 ice cube with length side 11. So 11 times 11 times 11. What's the value? 121 is 11 times 11. 121 multiplied by 11, you get 1331. That's cubic centimeters. Then volume of 10 ice cubes. 1 is this much. What about 10 cubes? So you have to multiply by 10. 13310 cubic centimeters. So how you read this? 13,310 cubic centimeters. Find the height h of water level with volume 1200 cubic centimeters in a cuboid shaped container with base length 40 and width 10 centimeters. So that means a cuboid length 40 centimeters and width 10 centimeter. That's the base length and width. So the volume is given. You are asked to find out the height h. Find height h of water level with volume 1200. So here we don't know which level. So we'll see. This is water level h. So how we find out the volume of water? H into 40 into 10, length into width into height is equal to 1200. So how you find H? 1200 divide by 40 and 10. Now simplify 10 and 10 get cancelled out. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 3 centimeter is the height of water. Find the height h of water level with volume 7000 cubic centimeters in a cuboid shaped container with base length 50 and width is 20. So when you draw the diagram, this is a cuboid, length 50, width 20. And you are asked to find out the height of the water level. If this is h, you can put 50 into 20 into h. That's the volume of water. That's given 7000 cubic centimeters. So how you find h? 7000 divide by 50 and 20. So 10 and 10. So what you get? 5 times 2, 10. So 70 divided by 10. You get 7 centimeters for the height of water. Now we'll look at the relationship between cubic centimeters and milliliters. So what is 1 cubic centimeter means? A cube with length, width and height 1 centimeter. So that's the volume of 1 cubic centimeter. So 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter into 1 centimeter. We can say that's 1 cubic centimeters. The volume of square bar with a centimeter in length, which is 1 cubic centimeter, considering the amount of liquid equivalent to this volume, we say 1 milliliter. When you pour water to this cube, you get 1 milliliter of water. So what it means? Volume of this cube is equal to 1 milliliter. So that means 1 cubic centimeter is same as 1 milliliters. So this is an important relationship. You need to know this conversion when you are doing questions. This is conversion must be remembered for solving mathematical problems. So what is that? 1 cubic centimeter is same as 1 milliliter. Fill in the blanks in the table below. Now, cubic centimeters given and you are asked to find out the milliliter value. We know both are equal. So, 80 cubic centimeter is same as 80 milliliters. 30 is same as 30 milliliters. 200 cubic centimeters is same as 200 milliliters. 150 is same as 150. 18 is same as that. Now, other way around is the same. Milliliters given. 28 milliliters is same as 28 cubic centimeters. 37 is same as 37 cubic centimeters. 405, 123, whatever the value you are given in milliliters, it is equal to the cubic centimeter value. Milliliter is often used during liquid measurements. Calibration flasks are used for liquid measurement in chemical laboratories. To measure liquid, we use calibration flask. Find the capacity of a cuboid shaped container, 50 centimeter long, 20 centimeter wide and 8 centimeter high. First in cubic centimeters and then in milliliters. So capacity in cubic centimeters is length, that's 50, width 20 and height 8. So 5 times 2, 10. 10 times 8, 80 and put 2 zeros. So that's 8,000 cubic centimeters. Now we need to convert to milliliters. We know cubic centimeter values is the same as milliliter value. So this is same as 8,000 milliliters. Now we'll look at the relationship between milliliter and liter. We know 1000 milliliters is 1 liter. So what about 1000 cubic centimeter? These two are equal. So these two are equal means this is also 1 liter. So what's the relationship between cubic centimeters and liters? 1000 cubic centimeters is equal to 1 liter. So this is also an important relationship when you are dealing with milliliters, liters and cubic centimeters. Look at this question. Find the capacity of a cuboid shaped container with length 40, width 30 and height 30 in liters. Now we'll look at the shape. This is also a cuboid. Now you are asked to find out the capacity in liters. So the cuboid is length 40 centimeters, width 30 centimeters and height is 30 centimeters. So what's the volume? 40 into 30 into 30. That's in cubic centimeters. So what's the value? 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 4, 36 and here 3 times 3, 9 times 4, 36 and 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3, that's cubic centimeters. But you are asked to write down the capacity in liters. What's the relationship? We know that 1000 cubic centimeter is 1 liter. So how you convert this to this? You have to divide by 1000. So divide by 1000 means you are crossing out 3 zeros. So that's in liters. So the answer is 36 liters. That's the capacity of water in liters. Look at this one. Find height h of water level with volume 288 liters in a cube-shaped container with side length 120. So this is a cube. Side length is 120 centimeters. So what's the volume? Volume is 120, 120, 120. But this is not about capacity. So water level height is h. So length is 120 and width is 120, but water level is h. This is in cubic centimeters. This is the volume of water that's equal to 288 liters. But we can't write 288 there because this is cubic centimeter this side, other side is liter. That's not possible. So we have to convert 288 liters to cubic centimeter. So you have to multiply by 1000. That means you are putting 3 zeros. So this is in cubic centimeters. Now you can find out H. So what is H? H equals 28830 here. Divide by 120 and another 120. 1 0 get cancelled out. This one get cancelled out. So 4 times 3, 4 times 7 and 4 times 2. Again 12 times 1 and 12 times 6, 72. So 3 and 6 you can cancel and write 2. So what's the height? 2 times 10. So what's the final answer? 20 centimeters. So what's the height? H for the water level is 20 centimeters. Find the height H of water level with volume 96 liters in a cuboid shaped container with base length 80 and width 60. So volume of water I can write, length is 80, width is 60 and H is the height. This is equal to 96 liters. Convert to cubic centimeter, you multiply by 1000. Now you can find H. H equals 96 into 1000 divide by 80 and 60. 2 zeros get cancelled out. 8 times 1, 8 times 1, 8 and 2 for 16. So 12. So 6 times 1, 6 times 2. So 2 times 10, you get 20. That's 20 centimeter for the height of water. Fill in the blanks. Liters are given. You are asked to write down the milliliter value and the cubic centimeter value. So how you convert to milliliters? You have to multiply by 1000. 4 becomes 4000 milliliters. So milliliters and cubic centimeters both are equal. So this is also 4000 cubic centimeters. This one. Multiply by 1000. That means take the decimal place 3 places to the right. 3, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 3500. This is also 3500. This one move decimal place 3 places. 7380 milliliters. This is same. This one 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 6, 4, 3. 12,643. You get 12,643 here as well. This one 1, 2, 3. 957 milliliters. 957 cubic centimeters. This one 1, 2, 3. 2700. 2700 milliliters. Same as 2700 cubic centimeters. The following table presents some measurements of cuboid shaped containers. Fill in the blanks. So centimeters, length is centimeters, width, height, all in centimeters. So cubic centimeter means just multiply the values. 30 times 20 times 10. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 1, 6. Here, how many zeros? 3 zeros. Milliliter value is the same. But liter, what's the conversion? You have to divide by 1000. 6000 divided by 1000, you get 6 liters. This one, 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 8, 64. 1, 2, 3. 2 times 4, 8. 8 times 8, 64. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 64,000. Here also 64,000. Divide by 1000 means 64 liters. Here, what can we do? 25 times 5. 25 times 5 is 125. 1, 2. 2 zeros. 125, 2 zeros. That means 12,500. And divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. 3 places to the left. You have to move 3 decimal point, 3 places to left. So you get 12.5 liters. This one, 25 times 4, 100. 100 times 6, 600. And here we have to put 2 zeros because we took 25, 400 and 6. We have to put 2 zeros. 60,000. So you get 60,000 here as well. Divide by 1000. That means 60 liters. This one, 8 times 4, 32. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros you have to put. Here also same thing, 32,000. And divide by 1000, you get 32 liters. The following table shows the base area and the height of some of the cuboid shaped containers. Find their capacities and fill in the gaps in the table. Base area. So this area of the base and the height is given. So you are asked to find the capacity. So multiply base area into height to get the capacity. 8 times 4, 32. And how many zeros? 2 zeros. That's cubic centimeters. So this is same as milliliter value. And liter you have to divide by 1000. Move the decimal place 3 places to the left. You get 3.2 liters. This one, 360 multiplied by 10 means 3600. Same value here. Divide by 1000, 3.6. 480 multiplied by 5. Multiply by 5. 5 times 8, 40. 4 remaining. 5 times 4, 20 plus 4, 24. And put 1 0. So you get the same value. Divide by 1000, 2.4. This one multiply by 10, 6400. Divide by 1000, you get the liter value, 6.4 liters. Following are some details of some of the cuboid shaped containers. Fill the blanks. This is the capacity, length, width, and you have to fill some of the gaps. So how you find out? All these are in centimeters and here cubic centimeters. So you can divide. So we'll do the first one. Capacity. Divide by 30 and 20, you get the height. Why? Because volume is equal to length into height into width. If that's V, so how you find out H there? If you want H, you can divide by V divide by L and W. So the first one, 6000 divide by 30 and divide by 20 again. So we'll do it here. 6000 divide by 30 and 20. 2 zeros get cancelled out. 3 times 2, 6. And this 6 get cancelled out. So you get 10. So the height is 10 centimeters. 8400 divide by length and height. 70 and height. You get width. It's 2 zeros and 7 times 1, 7. 7 times 2, 14. 12 centimeter is the width. Length, same way, you divide by width and height. 9,600 divide by 20 and 10. 2 zeros get cancelled out. 96 divided by 2. 2 times 4, 8. For 16, 2 times 8, 16. So 48. This one, how you get the capacity? You multiply. 8 times 6, 48. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. So 48,000 cubic centimeters is the capacity. Here 2,500 divide by 50 and 5. So 2,500 divide by 50 and 5. 0 get cancelled out. 5 times 5, 25. So 25 get cancelled out. You get 10. Last one. Again you are asked to find the capacity. Multiply. 8 times, here 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 8, 32. 1, 2. 2 zeros. So 3,200 cubic centimeters. Now we'll look at the relationship between cubic meters and liters. So cubic meters and liters relationship. Find the volume of a cube with side length 1 meter. That means 1 meter into 1 meter into 1 meter. But we know 1 meter means 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters. 100 centimeters here. Again 100 centimeters. So what you get? 1 and 6 zeros. 1 million. That's in cubic centimeters. So this you can convert to liters. Now you know the relationship between liters and cubic centimeters. 1,000 cubic centimeters is 1 liter. We found that relationship before. So how you convert? You divide by 1,000. That means 3 zeros get cancelled out. You get 1,000 liters. When you cut 3 zeros, you get 1,000 liters is this one. So what's the relationship? This is 1 cubic meter. So you can write 1 cubic meter is equal to 1,000 liters. So that's the relationship between meters, cubic meters and liters. A cuboid-shaped reservoir is 2 meters in length and 1.5 meters in width and 1 meter in height. How many liters is its capacity? So we can find out length into width into height. 2 times 1.5 is 3. 3 times 1, 3. 3 cubic meters are there. Now you are asked to find out how many liters. What's the relationship now? 1 cubic meter is 1,000 liters. So 3 cubic meters is 3,000 liters. If we use 150 liters per day, how many days we can use this water? So the capacity is 3,000 liters. So each day we need 150 liters. So how you find out the number of days? Number of days is the total capacity, that's 3000 liters, divide by each day 150 liters. 10 get cancelled out, 15 times 2. So you can survive for 20 days with this water. Fill in the blanks. Cubic meters to liters. So 1 cubic meter, 1000 liters. So 3 means 3000 liters. Here multiply by 1000, 2800, 2800. Here multiply by 1000, 7500 liters. Here 3 places to the right, 8140, 8140. Move 3 places to the right, 7450. Now this one, milliliters to cubic centimeters, is the same. 1 milliliter is 1 cubic centimeter. So you get the same answers here. Look at this one. A swimming pool is 80-meter long, 30-meter wide and 33 meters high. Find the volume of water in cubic meters and then in liters. So volume of water in cubic meters. 80-meter length, 30-meter width and 3-meter height. So this is in cubic meters. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 8, 72 and 2 zeros. So this is 7200 cubic meters. And then you are asked to find out this one in liters. What's the relationship? 1 cubic meter is 1000 liters. So this much of cubic meters is, you have to multiply by 1000. Seven, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how you read that? 7,200,000 liters is the capacity of water. The bottle contains 1.5 liters of soft drinks. How many bottles needed to give 40 people each 300 milliliter of soft drinks? Amount of beverage required is, so how many milliliters required? Each person 300 milliliters. So 40 people. So multiply by 40. So we need this much of milliliters. 1, 2, 3 zeros and 4 times 3, 12. So 12,000 milliliters we need. But this is in liters. So liters milliliter relationship is, you have to multiply by 1000. So the size of one of the bottle is 1.5 liters. When you convert to milliliters, multiply by 1000, you get 1500 milliliters. So how many bottles required? We need 12,000 milliliters and one bottle is 1500 milliliters. Divide, you get 5 times 3, 5 times 2, 10. For 20, that's 5 times 4. So 3 times 8, 24. So 8 bottles we need for 40 people. Water from a cuboid shaped reservoir, 5 meter long, 5 meter width, wide and 2 meter high, flows 200 liters per 1 second. find the time it takes to fill the reservoir. Capacity of water tank. Capacity is the volume. So 5 meter long, 4 meter wide and 2 meter high. So you get 5 times 4, 20. 20 times 2, 40 cubic meters. But this is given in liters. So how many liters? How many liters? 40 multiplied by 1000. That's in liters. So what's the capacity in liters? 4 with 4 zeros. 40,000 liters. Now, within 1 second, 200 liters flows from that. So that means you have to divide by 200 to find out how many seconds are there. So take the 40,000 value, divide by 200 liters, you get the time in seconds. 2 zeros and here 200 seconds. Now, if you want to find out this is in minutes, you have to divide by 60. So 200 seconds is the answer. Or you can, if you want to convert to minutes, you have to divide by 60. 2 times 3, 2 times 10. So 10 over 3 means 3 and 1/3 minutes. Look at this question. If a swimming pool 80 meter long, 50 meter wide and 4 meter high is filled with water from 50 pipes that supply water at a speed of 800 liters per second, find the time it takes to fill the swimming pool. What's the capacity of the swimming pool? Length is 80, width is 50 and 4 meter high. So this is in cubic meters. 5 times 4, 20. 20 times 8, 160 and 2 zeros. That's the capacity. And you have to convert this to liters. So what's the liter value? You have to multiply by 1000. 1, 2, 3. So 16 million. The volume of water available through 50 tubes per second. So it says supply water at a speed of 800 liters per second. And here this is from 50 pipes. So 50 tubes per second means you have to multiply this by 50. 800 from one pipe, and for 50 pipes 800 times 50. So here you have to find out 800 times 50. That's in liters. So what's the value? 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros and 8 times 5, 40. And how can we find out the time taken? You have to divide these two. 1, 6 with 6 zeros. Divide by 4 with 4 zeros. So 4 zeros with 4 zeros. You get this one. Divide by 4, 400. So this is in seconds. So 400 seconds. And if you want this one in minutes, you can divide by 60. So we'll find out in minutes as well. 2 times 3, 2 times 2. So 20 over 3. 3 times 6, 18 and 2/3 minutes. Look at this question. The capacity of a bucket is 480 milliliters. If you use 40 water buckets to bathe the prisoner, find the amount of water he used to bathe. So what's the volume of water? So one bucket is 480 milliliters and you need 40 buckets. So this is in milliliters. Multiply by 4. 4 times 8, 32. 3 remaining. 4 times 4, 16 plus 3, 19. And put 2 zeros. This is milliliters. If you want to convert to liters, what you have to do? You have to divide by 1000. So divide this by 1000. Move this decimal place 3 places to left. So you get 19.2 liters. The doctor recommends giving the baby 2 teaspoons of medicine thrice a day for 7 consecutive days. Find the volume of fluid required for this. Teaspoon capacity is 5 milliliters. 1 teaspoon means 5 milliliters. So what's the amount you need? How many teaspoons? 2 teaspoons, that means 2 times 5. Thrice a day, 3 times. And then 7 consecutive days into, this is per day, and multiply by 7, that's for 7 consecutive days. So all these in milliliters. So the amount of the drug fluid is this one in milliliters. So we'll find out 5 times 2, 10. 7 times 3, 21. 21 times 10 means 210 milliliters of the drug required. Find the ratio between volumes of a square rectangular container A with length 8 and a square rectangular container with a 6 centimeter length and a square rectangular container C with length 4 centimeter. So that's cubes. Square rectangular means cubes. The volume of container A, length is 8, width is 8 and height is 8. Volume of B container, that's 6. 6 times 6 times 6. This one is 4. 4 times 4 times 4. All these in cubic centimeters. And you are asked to find out the ratio between. So without simplifying, I can write this one as 8 times 8 times 8. Here 6 times 6 times 6. And 4 times 4 times 4. Now simplify. I want to divide everything by 2. 2 times 4, 4, 4. 2 times 2 times 2. 3, 3, 3. Here 2, 2, 2. So what's the value you are getting? You can't simplify further. So 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, you get 64. 3 times 3, 9. 9 times 3, 27. And 2 times 2, 8. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. So what's the ratio? 64 to 27 to 8. You can't simplify further. Find the proportions of the cubes of squares ABC. Here also, what's the volume here? 12 into 8 into 6. Then B, 16 into 12 into 4. What's the volume of C? 8 into 8 into 4. So you can divide by 4 first. 4, 4, 4 times 2. Divide by, again you can divide by 4. 4 times 2, 4 times 3, 4 times 3. Then we can divide by 2. 2, here 8 and 2 get cancelled out. What else? We can divide by 2 again. 3, 4, 4. So what's remaining? 3 times 3, 9 remaining here. Here, 4 times 3, 12. What's here? Just 4. So the ratio between the volumes is 9 to 12 to 4. The volume of containers ABC is shown above. What should be done to ensure that all 3 containers are equal in volume? Here 350, 250 and 150. So can you see this is 100 more than this, and when you take this one, it's 100 less than this one. So what can we do? If we pour 100 liters to this one, this becomes 250. Here also 250. C also 250 liters. So we can do pour 100 liters from A to C. Then all containers volume becomes 250 liters. All are equal. Fill in the blanks in the following table. Milliliter value, here liter and milliliter and liters in decimal. Okay. So milliliters, how you convert to liters? Divide by 1000. So you get 3 liters and the remaining part is milliliters. So when you divide by 1000, you get 3.3 and 750 milliliters separately. So I can write 750 milliliters. Then how many liters? That means divide by 1000. So 3 places to the left. 3.75 liters. Here 4 liters and 480 milliliters are there. Altogether milliliters means 4480 milliliters. When you divide by 1000, you get 4.48 liters. This one, liters is there. Multiplied by 1000, you get milliliter value, 8755. So how many liters are there? 8 and 755 milliliters are there. Multiplied by 1000, you get milliliter value, 6250. This means 6 liters. Divided by 1000, you get 6 liters and 250 milliliters. This one multiplied by 1000, 7850 milliliters. When you divide by 1000, that means 7 liters and 850 milliliters. Here milliliter value is given. Divide by 1000, you get this value, 7.48. How many liters are there? 7 and 480 milliliters are there. We'll take review exercise. Complete the table given below using the fact that 1 liter is 1000 milliliters. So this is given in milliliters, this is liters and milliliters, and this one liters. So we'll fill this table. 2500 milliliters means 2 liters and 500 milliliters. How you convert to liters? Divide by 1000. This one 3 liters there. That means here 3. So how you convert to milliliters? Multiply by 1000. 3000. This one milliliters given. How you convert to liters? Divide by 1000. 3.5. This one? So 3 liters and 500 milliliters. Here this one given 4.5 liters. Multiply by 1000, move decimal place 3 places to the right, you get 4500. That means 4 liters and 500 milliliters. Here 500 milliliters are there. So this is just 500. Divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. So you get 0.5 liters. 200 milliliters is 0 liters and here 200 milliliters. Divide by 1000. You get 0.2 liters. 50 milliliters means here 0. This is 50. Divide by 1000. 1, 2, 3. So you need another 0 there. So 0.05 liters. 3.25 liters means 3 liters. And here multiply by 1000. 3250 milliliters. That means 250 milliliters are there. 25 milliliters. This means 25 milliliters. And divide by 1000. You get 0.025 liters. This one multiply by 1000. You get milliliters. That's 5 milliliters. 5 milliliters means this is 0 and 5. Now you know how to convert milliliters to liters. Question number 2. Complete the 2 tables given below based on the way the volumes of cube and cuboid in the figure have been calculated. So volume is 5 into 5 into 5. That's 125 cubic centimeters. This is 10 times 5 times 4. That's 200. Now different side lengths given. 2 times 2 times 2. That's 8 cubic centimeters. 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 64 cubic centimeters. 6 times 6 times 6. That's 36 into 6. 36 into 6. 216 cubic centimeters. Here, this means power 3. 7 times 7 times 7. 49 into 7. 4 times 7, 28. 28 and 6, 34. So 343. 8 times 8 times 8. 64 times 8. 512. And 10 times 10 times 10, we know that that's 1000. 12 times 12 times 12. 12 times 12, 144. 144 times 12. You add it. 1728. Now look at the cuboid. multiply separately. 3 times 2 times 2. 3 times 2, 6. 6 times 2, 12. 5 times 3 times 4. 5 times 4, 20. 20 times 3, 60. 8 times 6 times 5. Here 30. 30 times 8, 240. 10 times 5 times 10. 10 times 10, 100. 100 times 5, 500. 10 times 5 times 6, 30. 30 times 10, 300. 12 times 10 times 8. So here 12 times 8, 96, and 0, 960. 12 times 6 times 5. 6 times 5, 30. That means multiply by 3, that's 36, and put a 0. 360. 15 times 8 times 10. 15 times 8, 120, and put a 0. 1200. 20 times 7 times 8. 8 times 7, 56. 56 multiplied by 2, 112. 112, and put a 0. 1120 cubic centimeters. Question number 3. The internal length, width and height of the container in the figure are 30 centimeter, 10 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. This container has been filled with water up to a height of 7 centimeters. Determine the following. The capacity of the container. Capacity means the full volume. Volume of the cuboid. That means first length 30, width 10 and height 12. This is in cubic centimeters. So here 12 times 3, 36, and put 2 zeros. So 3600 cubic centimeters. Now look at the second part. The volume of water required to fill the whole container. So here the whole height is 12 centimeter, already filled 7 meter height. So what's the remaining part? 12 minus 7, you get 5 centimeter here. So what's the volume of water required? Volume of water required is equal to length is 30, width is 10, and now the height is 5. So 30 times 5, 150, and put a 0. 1500 cubic centimeters. So this is the volume required to fill the other empty space. We assumed that already this is filled up to 7 centimeter height. Now look at the third part. The volume of water in the container, if the container is filled with water only up to a height of 7, that means what's the volume here? Volume of water. So volume of water already filled, (30) length, and width is 10 and height is 7. So 7 times 3, 21, and 2 zeros, 2100 cubic centimeter. Look at the fourth part. When the water level is 7, it due to a leak, it decreases to 5 centimeters, and within 1 hour, the volume of water that has leaked out during that hour. So 5 centimeter now. So what's the amount leaked? 2 centimeter length. So what's the water? We can write water volume leaked is equal to same length, same width, but now the height is 2 centimeters. So that's 2. So 30 times 2, 60, 60 times 10, 600 cubic centimeters. Example number 1. A cuboid shaped glass container of length 20, width 15 and height 10 centimeter is filled with a liquid medicine. So this is a cuboid shape. So what's the length? Length is 20, width is 15 and height is 10. So find the volume of the container. So the volume is length into width into height. This is in cubic centimeters. 15 times 2, 30. 30 and 2 zeros. 3000 cubic centimeters. If you want to write in liters, you have to divide by 1000. That's 3 liters. Then, what is the capacity of the container in liters? So, capacity means when you filled the whole cuboid with liquid. So, this volume of the cuboid is same as the capacity of water. So, capacity is same as the volume. So, that's 3 liters. Third part. If the liquid in the container is to be stored in a phials of capacity 50 milliliter each, find the number of phials required to store all the liquid in the container. Now this is in milliliter, so you need the conversion now. If this is milliliters, what's the answer? 3000. So how many number of phials you need? Number of phials is equal to 3000 altogether, and one phial capacity is 50 milliliters. Milliliters and liters same. So 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. That's why we can use this. So this is same as milliliter 3000. So here divide by 50, you get 60. Number of phials to store. Example number 2. 800 liters of water is in a cuboid shaped concrete tank consisting of a base of length 2 meters and width 1 meter. Find the height to which the water is filled in the tank. So this is another cuboid shaped tank. 2 meter length, 1 meter width, and you're asked to find out height when the volume of water is 800 liters. So we'll find out the height. Volume of water is equal to 800. That's equal to this one. But now there's a problem. This is in cubic meters and this is in liters. What's the conversion? 1 cubic meter is 1000 liters. How you convert 800 liters to cubic meters? You have to divide by 1000. So 800 liters means you have to divide by 1000 to get cubic meters. So I'll divide, that's equal to 2 times 1 times H. Now how you find H? H is 800 divide by 1000 and divide by 2 again. So this is in meters. 2 zeros get cancelled out. 2 times 4. 4 divided by 10 means 0.4 meters height, or you can convert to centimeters by multiplying by 100. Multiply by 100, you get 40 centimeters. Exercise 9.1. Join each of the volumes in box A with the volume in box B, which is equal to it. So you need the conversion. 1000 cubic centimeter is 1 liter. 10 cubic centimeters is 10 milliliters. Cubic centimeters and milliliters same. Then 3000 cubic centimeters divide by 1000, you get liters. 3 liters. 1500 cubic centimeters is 1.5 liters. 25,000 cubic centimeter divided by 1000, 25 liters. 25 cubic centimeters is same as milliliters. That's this one. The dimensions of several cuboid shaped containers are given in the following table. Complete this table. Length, width, height. Capacity you have to write down. So multiply and you can put the cubic centimeter value. 5 times 2, 10, and put 2 zeros. So 1000 cubic centimeters. Same as 1000 milliliters. Divide by 1000, that's 1 liter. 4 times 2, 8. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros. Same as milliliters. And divide by 1000, you get 8 liters. This one, you have to multiply. 35 times 12. 10 and 2. 5, 3. 2 times 5, 10. 2 times 3, 6. Plus 1, 7. 420. That's 12 times 35 and put a 0. So same volume you are getting. Divide by 1000. You get 4.2 liters. This one. 12 times 5, 60. 60 times 35. That means multiply by 6 and put a 0. 30. 18 plus 3. 21. So that's 2100. 35 times 60. And you need to put another 0. So when you put another 0, you get 21000. 21,000. So same volume here. And divide by 1000, you get 21 liters. Look at this one. 25 times 4, that's 100. 100 and then multiply by 35. You get 35 and 2 zeros. And can you see another 0 there? So you have to multiply by another 0. So what's the final one? 35,000 cubic centimeters. Then what's the milliliter value? So you can write down the same thing. Then what's the conversion for liters? you need to divide by 1000. Divide by 1000, you get 35 liters. Look at this one. 25 times 2, you get 50. 50 times 18, that means multiply by 5 and put a 0. 5 times 8, 40. 4 remaining. 5 times 1, 5. 5 plus 4, 9. So 900, and you need to put another 0. Now convert to milliliters. You get the same answer. Divide by 1000, you get 9 liters. Question number 3. A cuboid shaped tank of base area 240 square centimeters is filled up to a height of 12 centimeters with water. Find the volume of water in the tank in cubic centimeters. So what's the volume? Volume is equal to base area is 240 and height is 12. So square centimeters into centimeter, you get cubic centimeters. Multiply by 12. 24 multiplied by 12, 10 and 2. So 4 and 2. 2 times 4, 8. 2 times 2, 4. So 288 and put a 0. Cubic centimeters. And then this is in cubic centimeters. Convert to milliliters. Milliliters is same as cubic centimeters. So you get the same value in milliliters. Then third one, liters. Liters means, what's the conversion? You have to divide by 1000. So divide this by 1000, you get volume in liters. So 2880 divided by 1000, you get 2.88 liters. Question number 4. A cuboid shaped container has a square base of area 225. An amount of 3.6 liters of water has been filled into this container. Find the height of water in the container. So what's the base area is 225 and the height we need to find out, but the water volume is 3.6 liters. Now look at, this is in liters and this is in square centimeters. First we'll convert this to this one, convert to cubic centimeters. So what's the volume of cuboid? (225) base area into height. Volume of water? Is equal to 3.6 liters. That means multiplied by 1000 to convert to milliliters. Multiplied by 1000 means move 3 places to the right. 3600 milliliters. That's the volume of water. So these are equal. So how you find out H? 225 H is equal to 3600. What's H? Divide by 225. Divide by 5. 5 times 4, 20. So 5 times 5, 25. 5 times here, 7, 35. For 10, that's 2. 720. Again, you can divide by 9. 9 times 5, 9 times 8. So 80 divided by 5, you get 1, and for 30, that's 6. 16 centimeters, because this is cubic centimeters and millimeters, both are the same. So this is 3600 cubic centimeters of water. So the height is 16 centimeters. Part 2. If the height of the container is 24, show that the water is filled to 2/3 of its capacity. So what's the ratio? Or we can write down the full volume is, if this is 24, volume of the container is equal to 225, that's the base area, into 24. So what's the value? That's the total volume, and here we can use this one is the volume of water. So we'll find out volume of water with a fraction. Total volume is this, and volume of water is this one, 3600. Now find out the ratio. We know 3600 divided by 25 is 16. We found this is 16. 16 over 24. Divide by 4, you get 4 here, 6. Again divide by 2, you get 2 here and 3. That means when you simplify, you get the fraction 2/3. So that's the answer for that. Show that the water is filled to 2/3 of its capacity. Question number 5. Show that a barrel of capacity 15 liters can be filled completely by pouring water 15 times using a completely filled cube-shaped container of side 10. So side length is 10 centimeters. So you need to fill a barrel with 15 times of this volume. So we'll find out the volume of the cube. 10 times 10 times 10. That's 1000 cubic centimeters. Then this is in liters. This is equal to 1000 milliliters, or same as 1 liter. So 15 times you need to fill. So we can find out volume of cube 15 times. 1 into 15, that's 15 liters. So it's correct. So we can fill 15 liter barrel with 15 times. So therefore we can write capacity of barrel is also 15 liters. So that's true. Example number 3. The internal length, width and height of a cuboid shaped tank in which water is stored for the daily use a household are 1.5 meters, 1 meter and 1 meter respectively. What is the capacity of the tank in liters? So capacity is the volume of the cuboid. 1.5 meters, 1 meter and 1 meter. This is in cubic meters. So that's 1.5 cubic meters. But you need to convert to liters. What's the conversion? 1 cubic meter is 1000 liters. So this is 1.5 means multiplied by 1000, you get 1500 liters. And second part, if the residents use 300 litre per day, for how many days will a completely filled tank be sufficient? So number of days you can use this water is equal to the total capacity of the tank is 1500 liters and every day using 300 liters. So divide by this, you get 5 days they can use this water. Exercise 9.2, complete the table. So you have given a cuboid shaped tank, length, width and height, and capacity of the tank is given in cubic meters and liters. 2 times 2, 4. So this is 4 cubic meters. When you convert to liters, that's 4000 liters. 2 times 1.5, 3. 3 times 1, 3. This is 3000 liters. 1 times 0.5, 0.5 multiplied by 1000, 500 liters. 4 times 1, 4. 8 is the final answer. 8 divided by 4. You need to get 2 here. 8 means this is 8000 liters. This one, 9000 liters given. So what's the answer here? Divide by 1000, that's 9 liters. 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. 9 divided by 4.5. 9 divided by 4.5 is same as 90 divided by 45. So you need to get rid of this decimal place by multiplying this by 10. So you do the same thing in the numerator. So 90 divided by 45, you get 2. Here you get 2. Then this one, how you do? 1.5 is there. 1 times 1, 1. This should be 1.5 to get the volume 1.5 multiplied by 1000. 1500 as the liters. Question number 2. The length, width and depth of a swimming pool are 50, 25 and 3 respectively. Find the capacity of the swimming pool. So capacity of the swimming pool is the same as the volume of the cuboid shaped solid. So 50, 25 and 3. So this is in cubic meters. You can do 5 times 25, 125. 125 times 3. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. 3 times 1, 3. So 125 times 3 is 375. So 375 and put a 0 there. So that's cubic meters. 3750 cubic meters is the capacity. Now, if the swimming pool is filled with water up to a height of 1.2, what is the volume of water? Volume of water is, length is 50, width is 25. Now, the height is 1.2. This is in cubic meters. 25 times 5, 125. 125 times 12, because 1.2 times 10, 12. So 125 into 12. 10 and 2 multiplied by 1 and then multiplied by 2, 1500. 1500, and this is cubic meters. But they are asking the answer in liters. What's the relationship? 1000 liters is 1 cubic meter. So multiply by 1000 to get liters. 1500, another 3 zeros. So 1,500,000 liters. Part 3. How much more water is required to fill the swimming pool completely? The capacity of the swimming pool, we found this much. If the swimming pool is filled with water, this much. So the difference is the water required. So water required (3,750 minus 1,500). That's in cubic meters. We can give the answer in cubic meters. 0, 5 there, 2 and 2. 2,250 cubic meters of water you need to fill the swimming pool. Question number 3. A bowser of capacity 6.5 cubic meters is filled completely with oil. This bowser is supposed to distribute 850 liters of oil each to 8 filling stations. Is the oil in the bowser sufficient for all 8 filling stations? Give reasons for your answer. So the capacity is 6.5 cubic meters. Supposed to distribute 850 liters of oil each to 8 filling stations. So amount of oil needed, 850 liters into 8 filling stations. 0 and you get 68. So this is liters. Now, what's the bowser capacity? Capacity is equal to (6.5 cubic meters). How you convert to liters? Multiply by 1000. You get 6,500 liters. Now, what do you think about these two values? It's not sufficient because 6,500 is less than 6,800. So therefore, it is not sufficient. Question number 4. A person requires on average 150 liters of water daily. This is daily consumption. If a cuboid shaped tank of length 1.5 meters with 1 meter and height 1 meter is completely filled with water, for how many people in total with this quantity of water be sufficient for a day? This is in liters, so we can convert to centimeters and find out the volume of the tank. Volume of the tank. 1.5 means 1.5 meters. 1.5 meters means how many centimeters? Multiply by 100, 150 centimeters. Then 1 meter means 100 centimeters. Height is 1 meter means 100 centimeters. So 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is in cubic centimeters. That's the volume of the tank. So what's the conversion here? 150 liters means how many cubic centimeters of water required? Required water amount is equal to 150 liters means multiplied by 1000. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 150,000 cubic centimeters. So how many people in total will this quantity of water be sufficient? Number of people you have to divide this by this. 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4. That means 10. So 10 people can use this water. Question number 5. The length of an interior side of a cube-shaped tank is 1 meter. That's a cube. The tank is completely filled with water when a tap from which the water in the tank is discharged is open. So this is a cuboid shape with 1 meter length. So water flows out from the tank at a constant rate of 50 liters per minute. Water flows 50 liters per minute. Determine how long after the tap is open the tank becomes empty if the water flows out at this constant rate. So this is in meters, so you have to convert to liters. It's easy to convert to liters. So what's the volume of this cube? Volume of this cube is 1 into 1 into 1. That's in 1 cubic meters. Or you can convert to centimeters. That's 100 into 100 into 100. So what's that? 1 and 6 zeros. 1 million. That's the volume of the tank. Now, for 1 minute, it flows 50 liters. Now, how many liters are there? How you convert to liters? You need to divide by 1000. So, divide by 1000, you get 1000 liters is the capacity of the tank. Now, if it flows within 1 minute 50 liters, so how long after the tap is open the tank becomes empty? The time is equal to, you divide by 50 and see, 1000 divided by 50, you are getting in minutes, the time in minutes. 0, 0, 5 times 2. So that means after 20 minutes, the tank becomes empty. Miscellaneous exercise. The capacity of a large drink bottle is 1.5 liters. it is expected to serve a quantity of 150 milliliters of this drink in small glasses to each of the guests at a party. If there are 225 guests at the party, find the minimum number of large drink bottles needed to serve all the guests. So what's the capacity of one large bottle? Capacity of a bottle is 1.5 liters. So we'll convert this to milliliters. Multiply by 1000. 1500 milliliters. So if there are 225 guests, so amount of drink needed each one 150 milliliters. So 150 into 225, that's in milliliters. So we'll multiply 225 into 15 and put a 0. 10 and 5, you get multiply by 1, 5 times 5, 25, 5 times 2, 10 plus 2, 12, and 5 times 2, 10 plus 1, 11. So when you add it, you get 3375 and put a 0. 3375 and put a 0. That's 33,750 milliliters. Now, how many bottles needed here? So you have to divide and see how many bottles you need. So number of bottles needed is equal to, so 33,750 divided by 1,500 milliliters. 0 get cancelled out. Divide by 5. 5 times 30. 5 times 6, 30. 37. 5 times 7, 35. And here 5. Again divide by 5. 5 times 6. When you divide by 5, 5 times 1. And for 17, 3. For 25, that's 5. So divide by 6. You get 6 times 2, 12. And for 15, 6 times 2, 12. And you need another, here 3 remaining. For 30, that's 5. So 22.5 bottles. You can't have half of a bottle, so you have to buy full bottles. So how many bottles required? So you have to take 23 bottles. So 23 bottles you need for this. Question number 2. Household storage tanks of capacity 500 liters, 1000 liters and 2000 liters are available for sale. The head of a family of 5 members intends to buy one of these tanks to store water for their household use. If each family member requires a maximum of 150 liters per day and 200 liters of water is required each day for those household chores, determine which tank best suits his requirements. If the head of the family intends to fill the tank only once a day. Okay, so what are the capacity of the tanks? 500, 1000, 200. So we need to find out which one is suitable. So if the head of a family of 5 members, so what's the amount of water requires? 150 liters per day. And 200 liters of water is required each day. Each family member 150. If there are 5 members, we'll find out the amount of water required for 5 members. Amount of water required for 5 members. Each member maximum 150 liters per day into 5, and then 200 liters of water is required each day for those household chores. So that means we have to add that value also to this one, 200 extra. So multiply and see. 5 times 0, 25. 5 times 1, 5 plus 2, 7. And 200, you need 950 liters per day. So which tank is suitable? You can't take 500. That's not enough per day. So you need to take 1000-liter tank, because the amount of water required per day is roughly 950 liters. So you can write by 1000-liter tank, because you need 950 liters. Now we covered all theory related to liquid measurements. So what are the units we used? We can use milliliters, cubic centimeters, cubic meters, kiloliters. Now what's the conversion? Conversion is important. Cubic centimeters and liters are the same, and when you convert cubic meters to liters, make sure that you multiply this by 1000. Practice all examples and exercises in this lesson and thorough with the liquid measurement unit.